Hi, this is Neil's on Dynasty coming to you live from the basement one more time. Looking at my messed up hair. Trying to get that ninja thing going. It's not working. Uh, like, share, subscribe, buy silver, buy platinum. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. And, train your kitty cats to be attack cats, because it works real well. They got some sharp ass claws. Don't be in crowds if you're in foreign countries. Especially countries that are, high risk of crap happening, and you should be able, you're intelligent enough to be able to figure that out. This is what I'm talking about.
Being killed and 50 others are injured in a strong explosion that took place in the heart of Istanbul. The loud explosion rocked the busy pedestrian street at the Istiklal Avenue in the Turkish capital roughly about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. But the CCTV footage shows the moment of the explosion in the very crowded street. There were so many people who were walking about in this busy shopping area. And it is in that moment that an explosion reportedly has been set off. The videos that are doing the rounds in the social media show the moment of the blast. There are reports of several people who are injured, and there was a state of complete panic in the immediate aftermath of the blast site. The area was cordoned off, and ambulances, of course, rushed in to try and get those who were injured away to hospitals. Now, the area in the city's Beyoğlu district had been crowded as usual with shoppers, tourists, and other locals. The cause of this blast at this moment has not been established yet.
It was crowded. Now, this leads me back to politics. You're like, Neil, how can this do politics? Well, terrorism is politics, but I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is there's one party that wants to crowd everyone into tight cities and build up, because that way they get a higher populace in a smaller area and they can control it politically. In those scenarios, how they control it is, well, by setting off bombs every now and then, because, it keeps the people scared. But the whole fact is, if you aren't gathered up in a small street, you saw how wide that street was, how many people there were. At this time in history, that is not where you want to be. You want to be as far away from that scenario as possible. And I'm not talking about after the bomb went off. I'm talking about before the bomb went off. You don't want to be walking down that street as a tourist going, oh, look at all this beautiful stuff, with elbowed asshole people all around you. That is prime ideal time to do some crazy shit like what just happened. When I was in the military, they taught us 3 meters, 3 or 5. It's been decades. And when we were out in the train doing training and shit like this, you keep 3 or 5 meters apart because of grenades. They don't want to kill everybody. Grenade will take out 3 of you if you're like 3 or 5 minutes apart. 3 or 5 meters apart. Yeah, it'll only take out 3 or 5 of you. It won't take out like 25 of you. Where in a scenario like a city like that, as you can see, it was a small bomb. It was very, very small explosion. But because of the tightness of the people, 6 died and a lot injured. Do the best you can to stay away from crowded areas for the next couple of years till this shit gets a little less intense. And it's only getting more intense. So my recommendation for everyone is stay away from crowded areas. And this goes back to the Las Vegas shooting about 4 or 5 years ago, however long ago it was, where a guy opened up and started shooting people in a crowded area. Yeah, you might miss a lot of social events, but you'd be a lot safer if you just stay away from crowded areas. That's my advice. You guys take care.